Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Liz and this is Weird Snake Girl. So it's been a couple of days since Mocha Bean last ate, and I know I don't have him with me right now, but we did a bit of a handling session today, and I didn't tape the entire thing because, you know, who wants to explore when they have a camera in their face? Also, my son got to hold him, which was really cool, and my honey got to hold him, which was also really cool. He was very good. He was very well mannered. He didn't get defensive at all after I got him out of his tub, and he actually was very exploratory, which is amazing. So yeah, let's go ahead and roll some clips of that. I might put some music over it because we had a show playing in the background that it picked up, so you may not get to see everything, but let's go ahead and roll it.
In the heart of the jungle, where whispers start, a snake moves slow, with eyes like dart. Leaves rustle soft in the warm African air. Through shadows deep, it glides so rare. The sun peeks through its golden light on scales that shimmer in the heat of night. With silent steps, it hunts its prey in the green embrace where secrets lay. Oh, the snake's the king in this wild domain. Graceful and strong, it's the jungle's own chain. With the flick of its tongue, it senses the prey. In the jungle whisper, it reigns supreme. Every day, beneath the trees, in the cool, damp earth, it slithers deeper, with no sound, young mirth. Through the thick vines where the birds sing high, the snake's the master in the jungle sky. From dawn till dusk, it prowls and plays in the shadows when no one dares to gaze. Its presence felt, yet unseen, unheard. In the jungle whispers the hidden word. Oh, the snake's the king in this wild domain. Graceful and strong, it's the jungle's own chain. With the flick of its tongue, it senses the prey. In the jungle whisper, it reigns supreme. Every day. Through the thick vines where the birds sing high, the snake's the master in the jungle sky. From dawn till dusk, it prowls and plays in the shadows when no one dares to gaze. Its presence felt, yet unseen, unheard. In the jungle whispers the hidden word. Oh, the snake's the king in this wild domain. Graceful and strong, it's the jungle's own chain. With the flick of its tongue, it senses the prey. In the jungle whisper, it reigns supreme. Every day.
So you can see in those tapes that I was kind of lifting him up. So this is something that I learned from the channel Nerd, especially when he did a collab with Clint's Reptiles. And it is, if you have a scared snake or reptile, and you're handling them and they're just really, really tense, really defensive, lift them up and turn your eyes away, because your eyes freak them out, because it's like a predator. You know, no predator is going to lift them up above them to let them check, you know, check the object out from a higher place. You know, they feel a lot safer being able to look around that way. And that's with most reptiles. So, if you have, you know, a lizard, a snake, an iguana, I don't recommend keeping iguanas unless you really know what you're doing. But if you have a reptile or amphibian that is just really defensive, really tense, really not comfortable, lift them up above your head. Just lift them up above your head. Kind of make sure that you're keeping them supported. And then you'll see the reaction is completely different. And once I did that and sat there with him for, 30 seconds, he started, instead of the really short, like scared tongue flicks, he started doing really long tongue flicks, and he started being exploratory. And he really, really liked my honey's monitor for his computer. And it was right there, and he wanted to explore it. So he got to tongue flick all over that. He also, he relaxed pretty quickly after that. He was crawling all over, my son, me, my honey, and he was just exploring. He's doing really, really well. There is a little spot on him that I will have to check out in more detail once we get, another handling session going. It felt like there was a scale that was kind of catching when I picked him up. But yeah, no, he ate 2 days ago, and we did a probably 15-minute handling session with him, and it ended up on a pretty positive note. He was really relaxed. I was able to let him, go back to his enclosure, and he kind of sniffed around there and tongue flicked everywhere, drank some water, and then went back into his hide. So he was very, very content after that. And in the clips, it shows that I'm checking the temp under where his hide is. That is his warm side right now. That is his side that, when he's digesting, which he currently is, he's spending a lot of his time. He is coming out more in the evening hours to kind of go around and thermoregulate. He's doing really well with that. But he is, kind of staying on that warm side for right now, which, if you look, temp gun said I was at 91 degrees. I went ahead and I actually bumped that down a degree. That way it can be, make sure that it doesn't get too hot for him, which he's apparently happy enough to eat. So I'll take it for sure. So he is about 1 year old. Once I get a kitchen scale, I'm going to go ahead and weigh him for you guys, so that way you can see kind of what weight he is. He is pretty long, though, so I'm kind of questioning his age, but not by much. He's still really young, not even close to full grown, probably won't be for the next 2 years or so, but you guys are along for the ride if you decide to come on. So thank you so much for visiting my channel. Hit that like and subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next one.